Plastic, plastic, plastic. What are plastics?
Ever since the rise of plastic production in the 1970s up to now, plastic has been endlessly produced non-stop due to consumers claiming it was more versatile, cheap, and easy to manufacture. However, that doesn't ignore the fact that so much has been produced and that thousands and millions of plastic waste, which are estimated to be dumped into the ocean annually, intoxicating the ocean seas and its marine lives, polluting the ocean with its harmful pollutants, slowly terrorizing the sea by the constant production of plastic. Through our documentary, we are in hopes of raising awareness of this current global dilemma as we explore deeper into the plastic industry. So what does plastic originate from? Well, that would be crude oil. Crude oil is the primary source for making plastic. It is extracted from the Earth's crust through the process called drilling, where a drill is penetrated deep underground to extract crude oil. Next, when crude oil is extracted, it will undergo the process called refining by heating crude oil in a large furnace at a high temperature of 400 degrees Celsius. Fractional distillation will be the next step, as gas from the oil will then move into a series of fractions that will separate mixtures to obtain certain components according to their boiling points. The bottom of the furnace has the highest boiling point, which results it to cool down as liquid substances, due to them having longer carbon chains. The top of the furnace, however, has the lowest boiling point, which results it to cool down as gases, due to it having shorter carbon chains. This process helps to remove any impurities and any undesirable compounds to make it more useful for the industry. Ethane and propane are collected from the top of the furnace, where they will then undergo the process called cracking, which involves breaking down large hydrocarbon molecules into smaller molecules like ethylene or propylene for better production. Lastly, it will be melted and shaped into various models and be cooled down for it to solidify. For further research purposes for this documentary, our team has decided to visit a factory that produces and manufactures daily plastic products, such as plastic chairs, plastic cups, and plastic baskets, and so much more. We've conducted an interview with one of the workers in this factory to get more information about their production.
Halo Pak, namanya siapa ya?
Bapak Tulus.
Produk plastik apa saja yang dihasilkan di sini?
Kita dari houseware yang kita hasilkan di sini.
Bahan apa saja yang digunakan?
Kita bermacam-macam tipe dan jenisnya. Salah satu contohnya PP, LLD, PET, dan kalsium. Itu yang kita pakai.
Bagaimana bahan-bahan ini digunakan dalam produksi produk plastik Anda?
Kita gunakan itu dari semua itu kita ori semua. Kita dari impor ori, bahan ori, terus kita proses diaduk jadi satu, dioplos jadi satu. Baru kita jadikan produk.
Bisakah Anda menjelaskan secara singkat proses pembuatan produk Anda?
Kita proses pertama kita dari bahan baku kita mixing, kita kasih pewarna yang mau kita cetak, tergantung kita mau nyetak warna apa. Habis itu kita cetak di mesin injection.
Baik, terima kasih.
The LLDP helps to give plastic its strength and durability to withstand harsh environments. LLDP is a copolymer made of ethylene, which gives it improved tensile strength and resistance of harsh environments. Polypropylene is a thermoplastic polymer made from the monomer propylene of C3H6. The structure consists of carbon backbones that are attached to CH3. This structure gives several advantages in properties, such as giving the plastic high melting points, strength, chemical resistance, because it is a non-polar, also because it is a hydrocarbon. Then they will add in the granules, which are responsible for the coloring of the plastic. Lastly, these materials will be mixed together in a giant mixture, which will then be put into an injection and molding machine where they would create the plastic products.
In 2022, global plastic production reached 400.3 million metric tons, up 1.6% from 2021. Since the 1950s, plastic production has significantly increased.
Products. And celluloid is an ideal material for making them, as it is hygienic, besides being very strong. Of course, as you know, toothbrushes are made in many colors, and the latest bristles are made of a plastic too.
Due to its versatility, this growth in production parallels the rising market value of plastic. How much plastic is produced per day, and how much is actually being recycled? Recycling rates vary by location, plastic type, and application. Scientists estimate that only around 9% of all the plastic waste generated globally is recycled. Most of our plastic waste, a whopping 79%, ends up in landfills or in nature. Some 12% are incinerated. Why is plastic used so often in industries as well as our modern world? And why is it labeled as cheap, versatile by consumers? The first answer is it's because of its cost effectiveness. Plastic is a relatively inexpensive material to produce, making it a cost-effective option for manufacturers. This cost effectiveness translates to lower prices for consumers, leading to its reputation as being cheap. Second is because of its versatility. Plastic can be molded into a wide variety of shapes and sizes, making it a versatile material for a range of applications. This versatility allows for the creation of products that meet specific needs and requirements, leading to its reputation as being versatile. Because of its durability, plastic is a durable material that can withstand a range of environmental conditions, making it suitable for long-term use in various industries. The last point is because of its weight. Plastic is lightweight compared to other materials, making it easier to transport and handle, which is beneficial for both manufacturers and consumers. Overall, the combination of cost effectiveness, versatility, durability, and lightweight properties makes plastic a popular choice in industries and our modern world.
When plastic is discarded in the soil, the chemical in it can reach into the soil and affect soil fertility and biodiversity. Plastic floating in the water can cause harm to aquatic life and also affect the aquatic ecosystem. Animals may ingest plastic waste by mistake, causing blockage of the digestive system or internal damage or even death. As plastic break down in the environment, so they create microplastic particles and that are difficult to clean up and persisted in living organisms for a long time, potentially posing a threat to biological health and ecosystem.
Hi everyone, my name is Brenda and I'm going to be explaining about the microplastics in the environment. So what are microplastics? Microplastics are tiny pieces of synthetic polymers found in the environment, including fresh and seawater, sediments, biota, soils, and ambient air, as well as in drinking water and food, and therefore are recognized as emerging particulate anthropogenic pollutants. Why can microplastics cause harm globally on the environment and the ecosystem, and how does it affect the human health? Well, microplastics are environmental pollutants that prevail in the oceans, remote islands, and polar regions. They pose a substantial threat to aquatic life. If ingested by various marine creatures, from the microscopic plankton to large whales, it can lead to many destructive issues, such as malnutrition and introduce harmful chemicals into the food chain. As a result, the very lifeblood of our ocean is under siege, with repercussions extending to human health as microplastics accumulate in seafood. Beyond marine environments, microplastics have infiltrated terrestrial ecosystems, including soil, leading to the contamination amongst land animals and the crops used for human consumption. Microplastics may cause changes in the intestinal microbiome, resulting in an imbalance between beneficial and harmful bacteria, which can lead to various gastrointestinal symptoms such as abdominal pain, bloating, and changes in bowel habits. In addition, microplastics can cause chemical toxicity, which involves the absorption and accumulation of environmental toxins such as heavy metals and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. There are different types of microplastics. In primary microplastics, it includes microfibers and microbeads. Microfibers have exceptional smoothness and softness, which makes them widely used in many applications, including the production of clothing, household appliances, and cleaning products. Research funded by Patagonia estimates that 40% of microfibers are not filtered out at wastewater treatment plants. Sewage drains can get clogged as a result of it. Unlike cotton or wool, fleece microfibers are non-biodegradable. Moving on to microbeads. They're added to products to provide texture and abrasion, such as toothpaste, exfoliating scrubs, and many more. When these products are washed down the drain, microbeads can end up in waterways and oceans, causing pollution and harm to aquatic life. Now moving on to secondary microplastics, which includes fragments, nurdles, and foam. Fragments. This category includes small plastic fragments that result from the physical breakdown of larger plastic items like bottles, containers, and packaging materials. They are created due to various ways like destructive processes such as the sunlight, chemicals, which may be carried away by wind or water. Nurdles. These microplastics are often used as input materials in the production of new plastic products. However, if not managed properly, they can fall into environment and cause major environmental pollution problems. Foam. Certain plastic materials used for packaging and insulation in the long term may cause the chemicals from the styrofoam to leach into food and beverages, contaminating it. Reheating food in a styrofoam container increases that exposure.
减少塑料使用方案。日常行为可以减少塑料浪费和使用。一、使用可重复使用的购物袋，而不是塑料袋。二、避免购买过度包装的商品，选择更少塑料包装的东西。三、减少使用一次性餐具。四、多使用玻璃或金属用具。有效减少学生使用塑料。一、提倡使用可重复使用的水杯和午餐盒。二、组织塑料回收的项目。三、推广环保的活动，举办宣传活动。四、教育有关塑料环保的环保知识，增强学生的环保意识。向社会推广这一理念。一、通过多种渠道，如学校、社区、社交媒体，向公众传达塑料污染的影响，提出减少塑料的重要性，可以举办研讨会、讲座、展览等活动。二、支持和推广可替代塑料的材料和产品，如生物降解塑料、可再生材料、可循环利用材料等，促进相关技术的研发和应用。三、组织和参与社会公益，让更多人加入到减少使用塑料的行动中。